What's up, y'all? Happy Saturday Morning Live, Season 8, Episode 3, whatever. Y'all know what it is. Season 8, Episode 3. Don't trust automation. That's all I gotta say about that. That's all I gotta say about that is just don't trust automation. Why is it so spaced out? Why is it so spaced out? Stop it. Okay, we've got double spacing on the chat. I don't know how that happened, but oh, there's a lot of numbers to try to figure out here. So, nope. 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 Short line height. Line height. There we go. There we go. Maybe. Let's knock this down to 24. Okay. And messages. Line height normal. Okay. I wish it would stay where I had my cursor every time I check it. Like I have to set it and then scroll back down and find. Okay, what height? No, no, not a margin, not a margin. We're looking for line spacing or line height. 16 timestamps. Badges. Color. Nope. Nope. Chat messages. Scan. Channel names. Line height. Let's take that down to 12. That didn't do a whole lot, did it? Scroll down to messages and try the same thing. Padding. Hold up. I see some padding. Reduce. Padding left, padding right, padding up, padding down. There ain't no padding up or down. It's just left and right. All right. Avatars, width, height. Messages, line height normal, letter spacing normal. Okay, let's get rid of channel names. Line height. Let's get rid of that and put normal. Good Lord. It's not working. Well, I guess you have really wide spacing. That's all I got to say about that. Outlines. We don't have outlines. Ooh, look at all those numbers. No. Live chat render, text shadow. Yeah. Line height normal. Okay. Padding right. Don't want padding. Border radius. Avatars. Border radius. I wonder if that's throwing it off. At least JBot's working, right? Obviously it's working, right? He didn't do his job earlier. Supposed to go live automatically at 11 o'clock, and we see how that turned out. It even had the thing here that says you're live. Wasn't. Okay, well, I can't find that, so I'm going to have to run that through a script check to see, or at least open it up. You know what I'm going to do right now? I'm going to go ahead and select all, and I'm going to copy that so I don't have to keep scrolling back and forth. And then I'm going to go put this in a text so that I can see what the heck I'm doing. Paste. There we go. Oh, that's much better. All right, start from the bottom. We're going to go up, up, up. Stage render. Nope. Nope. Messages. Line height normal. Yeah. Letter spacing normal. Maybe it's the font doing it. Channel names. Line height normal. Yeah. Line height 6 timestamps. There is no timestamps. There's where it tried to bypass the shadow DOM. Normal. Okay, I guess we're just gonna deal with it. We're just gonna deal with wide spacing. All right, well, let's get assembled. Yep, there's the shadow DOM. The shadow DOM. Lock force assemble! I don't know if y'all are playing bingo or not, or if Wes outlined the rules, or Rune outlined the rules. Started thinking. I still haven't thought about that though yet. Uh, we'll just not worry about it for right now. I don't know if we're doing it or not. If we are, the produce people are out there. Bingo is in the description, I believe, your link, or maybe they have to post it. I think it's in the description, though. Maybe. I don't know how that runs, so. Why do we have that going on? What in the heck's going on? Stop! That wasn't good. May have just killed the chat. Wes has not set up. Okay, yeah, we're not playing today. Not today because we had a winner last week. Congrats again, James Randolph. Let me go back up to the beginning real quick. James Randolph actually in the house first. He beat Rune by seconds. Gumby, what's up? Nate G. Curto, good morning. Outlaw, what's up? Lynn, good morning to you. Anthony, what's going on? Lock Leisure. Chevy Dude, what's up? Dave A. King's Classic, good morning. Steven's Eyes. Butcher Boy, good morning to you. Kevin K, what's up? Is it cold over there? Is it chilly over there? It's chilly out here. The sun's not out, it's chilly. If the sun comes out, it'd be fine. William Bennett, what's up? Dang it, Wes in the house. Mike Finley, what's going on? Pete Woodfine, what's up with you? Shane, good morning. You are in chilly, Iowa, 11 degrees. Yeah, it's not that chilly here. It's chilly, but no, it's not that chilly. That'd just be downright cold. Cathead biscuits and bacon gravy. I don't know what a cathead biscuit is. If it's not made out of actual cat heads, then all that sounds terrific. I like sausage gravy, but I've never actually had bacon gravy before. Oh, yeah, I see James over there hacking our chat. What's up, Rubber Band? What's going on? How you been? Miko, what's up? Hey, Dana Reed. Hit that thumb, y'all. Dave, that's not how you spell rainbow. George Blair, door key on a Nissan. Ever since them damn Nissan DA34 keyway came out, them things are just a pain in the ass, if that's the keyway you're talking about. I've hated those ever since they plopped onto the scene. Steven Yates, 29 with heavy snow. I'll pass. You want to go smoke a cigar outside, but it's cold. Usually nicotine wins. You know that. We all know that. But a cigar, that's different. Those take a lot more time. That's a lot more cold. Jason CSS makes. Yeah, I'm tired of CSS already. Yeah, that tripped me out when I first saw that. When I started, I've known about that for a long time, but the JSON files, JSON files. Locksmith at large from Montana. What's up? Welcome to the stream. I don't know if you were here before, but welcome to the stream today anyway. What's up, Pyro Lock? What's going on, Nixon? When it hits 60, we run to the store and buy bread milk. No, but when it's forecasted to go below 40, 35, yeah. And at night it's 35. But like, if we see it's supposed to be 30 to 35 in the daytime, that's when they all hit the store up. Matt of Matt's Lock Shop. What's up, Matt? 48. Is the sun out for you, Kay? We just need the sun. It'd be fine if the sun would come out and break through the clouds, but it's not. What's up, Ferrero? How's it going? Night Owl's good. I've talked to him a couple of times. He's posted on a few videos. He's around. He's cool. J-Bot working. I mean, when we say working with J-Bot, we're just like, yeah, working as much as possible. You lived in Tulsa for 6 months ago. Did you see the Tulsa King? What's his name? Stallone? You redeem, you redeemed J-Bot. Good job, Garden Boat. My day is going pretty good. It's been a little busy in the shop, so that's good. All right. Oh, it scrolled. Hold on, where was I? O18 has been busy this morning. With quickset keys, mainly. Whenever somebody brings in a big stack of envelopes, you know you're in for it. Like, let me go ahead and start stamping quickset keys. And because of James Randolph, yeah, we were gonna have a cap on cards. They were the mods were thinking about doing because you can do as many cards as you want. But then James Randolph comes along, so we have to cap it. I don't even know if we're gonna let y'all do more than one. I may stick it with one, just because it gives an unfair advantage to certain individuals. You know who you are. James is like, damn it, damn it, damn it. I can see him like, one of the, with a big screen up there, and then like when you go to a sports betting thing and it's got all the graphs and charts and shit up there. Yeah, I could see him doing that. Red eye gravy, sausage dripping, and coffee. That sounds good, but no, I haven't. Cathead biscuit is a country folk thing. I'm pretty country, so I know about big homemade biscuit the size of a cat's head. What? Yeah. Okay. Let's double check on where you were, Lock Leisure. Country folk. Guess every part of the country has country folk, but never heard it referred to as a cat's head or bacon gravy for that matter. It's sausage gravy. If you said bacon gravy around here, everybody'd look at you if you had horns. Horns on your head. Yeah, the 10 cut 96 plus sucks. I remember when them suckers came around. What light bulb? Looks like Rubber Band left. See Rubber Band. Adam, what's up? Where's the light bulb? What light bulb? What light bulb are you talking about? Only one card is the most is fair. Yeah, I think we'll just do one. I've been through that state, going from here to Colorado, so you can pretty much figure out the path I took, interstate and interstate. It's like kind of zipped right, like right, kind of cut through. I think. Well, it's been a long time. I think I only nicked y'all's state, so I hadn't actually been through. So we go there. Yeah, no, yeah. I went that way though. I gotta say, Oklahoma's more interesting than Kansas. And all I saw was like fucking empty interstate, so I don't know anything about it. I'm really wanting some bacon gravy now. I mean, damn. I'm gonna go around to every store that sells, every restaurant that sells brunch and be like, bacon gravy, bacon gravy. I mean, I'm assuming is it like a creamy, milky type gravy with pepper, and is it like sausage gravy, but with just bacon? There's no, wouldn't be any real difference there, I wouldn't think. There's nothing to say. I know Kansas effing sucks, man. That's the hills that you have to drive. You know, some hills are interesting where it's like, woo, like when you get into Colorado or whatever, but like Kansas is like, this being like 10 miles. Sucks. Shane may be coming through next Saturday. Okay. Well, I'll be here. If you get here in time, then you get here in time. If not, you can still stop in and say, hey, thanks for the warning. Appreciate that. Always appreciate warnings. Moving home from Florida. Oh, you're going to rescue her from Florida? Get out of Florida! Yes, Kansas is boring. Please, all other people. I can come visit. And again, my perspective is, and I've been 3 different times through Kansas, twice back and forth. Once I just drove there and flew back, but it was boring every time. And literally, I never went in any cities, and it was all just nothing but empty interstate with miles of blank land around. At least we have trees in Mississippi we can look at. Flour gravy, okay. There's nothing that I can say that would be bad about bacon gravy other than I hadn't had it, and I was just curious if it's had the same base. Sausage would flavor it better though, right? Okay, so bacon's good, and it's literally all bacon, but at least the sausage oops out and the roofs into the SE lock and key. Good. We're only open in store. We don't come out on Saturdays. We're only open in store. We don't have anybody that comes out. Thank you. I would think bacon wouldn't flavor the gravy as much. Unless you use some of the grease too. I guess you would. You're fat. Any gravy is good. Oh man, I love gravy. Guy. Oh God, Jay's here. Thank you for not working, typewriter. 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 Thank you for not working, keyboard. Oh, Ferrari, your daughter got into a car wreck in Kansas. 20 minutes after the accident, the fire department came along and cut her battery cable while her car was running and drivable. Like, that's kind of rude. Why cut it when most battery cables, all you got to do is have a pair of pliers and just, I know speed is essential, but 20 minutes after the accident, oh, let's cut it real quick. Like, just loosen the terminal and unhook it. That's assholes. That's probably what you were saying too, right? Assholes. Yeah, how you been, Jay? We've been wondering about you. I just figured you were like, fuck the social media, screw everybody. I'm tired of dealing with y'all's dumbasses. That type of thing. I gotta put in 53,000 simplex locks tomorrow, and I ain't got time for this bullshit. You know, that type of thing. So that's where we assumed you were. Yeah, how wrecked was the car? They cut the cable for the same reason they feel the need to cut to grind the bolt through on a storefront door. 21 minutes is a danger mark. Danger mark. Oh God, I love deer tenderloin and baptizing gravy. That's some good shit. Y'all need to stop talking about food now. I hadn't had deer tenderloin in ages. Do you go through Jackson to get to Destin? That is that. Yeah. If you go down to Dallas and then hook a left and go, you'll pass by about 7 or 8 miles on the interstate over there. So we're only like 7 to 8 minutes. Well, depending on traffic, depending on if somebody's done fucked up in the waterworks curve. We have a curve right here by the shop that's. If you've seen any of my driving videos, I've probably showed it. Everybody has a wreck right there and fucks up the interstate. So, assuming the interstate's clear, it's only like 8 minutes to get to 20 from here. So, yeah, you'd pass through Jackson, but about 8 minutes away from me. You'd have to kind of come here and then go back to the interstate. But it's a straight shot. So, the other way would be for you to go probably through Tennessee and then down through Alabama, but I wouldn't advise that. Quickest way would be down through Texas and hang a left and go I-20 the rest of the way. Or I-20. Well, yeah, I take that back. How far does I-10 go over into 20? And then you'd have to hook another 55 and then get on 10. It's kind of a zigzag. You may be able to hit 10. Does 10 go all the way to Texas? Kevin, y'all got a 10 in Texas? Yeah. Yeah, thought so. Because all the heck way to San Antonio. Actually, down into Mexico, too. No, that's 35. Does it go past San Antonio? I think it stops in San Antonio, but yeah, that would be out of the way for you to go all the way down to 10 and over. It'd be quicker to go to Dallas, hang a left, come through Jackson, and then go down 55 to get to 10, and then hook over. There is a little bit slightly quicker way, which would involve going down 49, but it depends on how you look at it. It may not be quicker. If you ever make the drive, you'll bring me some venison. You know, my hunting days were over a long time ago, so I stopped hanging out with all the hunting and the gun people. So yeah, I hadn't had venison in forever. And since you can't buy it, you have to know somebody. I do know somebody, but see, Kim hates it. So it's something that she probably would be very aghast at making it. So it was raining her windows down the cop. She could have driven the car home. The only damage was it. Man, that's messed up. I would have been like, come on now. Go to the effing parts store, get me a new cable. And sometimes that cable goes like down into your engine block, makes it a pain in the ass to switch out. Yeah, 20 to 49, I think would go the fastest. If you went all the way to 10, you'd have to, it would take longer. So yeah, you go right by me pretty much. Long story short. This was all in Kansas, you said? So, yeah, there's out in the middle of nowhere. Felt like a racket. Oh, here, you can call a wrecker and I'll get a kickback from the record dudes. Asshats. I've been pissed. Hot cast iron fried bacon, remove bacon, stir in a tablespoon of self-rising flour until bacon went, add 1 cup flour, then stir 1 cup milk until you can't take it anymore. See, Kim would probably be interested in that because she loves bacon and she hates sausage. So whenever I eat sausage, I never get sausage. I have to go to Waffle House to get sausage gravy. And theirs isn't the best, honestly. Uh, but I could probably talk her into doing the same version with bacon. Thank you for that idea, y'all. Y'all got me hooked on bacon. Hooked on bacon is like hooked on phonics, but way better. Mobile as a battleship. Yeah, I haven't been there in a while, but I've done that one. Been there and done that one several times in my lifetime. Take out. See, that's the way I went to Colorado. I went up to Memphis and then went over and then up. It's a little more convoluted. It's not a straight shot because you kind of have to jump across a couple of interstates. But yeah, that's the quickest way would be through Memphis down 55, and then you're literally passing a mile and a half from me because the interstate's like right over yonder, like just a minute away from here, minute and a half maybe. It's right there. So yeah, you'd be like driving right by me there. Best oyster house ever. God, I miss that place. Oh, it makes you sick. Wonder why. Doesn't agree with you anymore. No, there's plenty of damn hunters in Mississippi that have tons of that stuff. But they always they never want to give away the good stuff. Like, I could probably open my door and yell out, anybody got any deer sausage? And they'd probably just bring it to me. Except I'm not that fond of deer sausage. The tenderloins, they all keep that shit for themselves. What's up, Access? You see the light bulb? It's above the YouTube red button. Chat's in the way. Yeah, there it is. I was messing around with cameras. Check this out, y'all. I was trying to keep that. Why is that so high, actually? I don't like that upper light being in frame. Thank you for pointing that out. I was like, what light bulb do you keep talking about? Why are you so invested in the light bulb? And now I realize, oh, yeah, green guy is big today, isn't he? Wah! We're celebrating green guy this season. What was I doing here? We need to. Oh, yeah. Where is it? Holy shit balls. It's like a freaking security camera screen. I found out what I can do with my GoPro 9 that is not really effective as a GoPro anymore because I can't see the screen. I literally can't change anything on my GoPro anymore because the screen won't come up. It won't hook into, I was hoping like maybe I could go into, it'll still record and everything, but like other than the light blinking, you don't know it's recording. I tried this with this one right here is the GoPro camera. And then it clicked with me just like 20 minutes before live started. I was like, you know what? This GoPro, I keep it with me because I can film. I just can't frame it visually through the screen. I can't change any settings. It's forever stuck on what it's stuck on. And I can cycle it through the modes, but I can't tell what mode I'm in until I do it. So I was like, hey, look, I can use it as a webcam. I did this back in season 2 or 3, and we had major issues with it. It seems to be working fantastic. Right now, it's like stuck on the window. So there you go. Got a use for the GoPro. Y'all wanted an outside view? That's a pretty dang good outside view. A little bit more than you can see there, right? I don't know about changing it, though. Let's go look. Let's go look. Is there a settings button? Oh, this is dangerous. There is no settings button, so we're just going to leave it alone. You know, we're just going to minimize that. And just, is it actually working? Did a car just go by on that? Do you see those people walking? Oh yeah, it is working. Now the only problem is the mounting issue. I figured you would want to hear that. The only problem is being able to. Is Wes even here right now? He had to go a minute ago. All cams are up. It's amazing. Oh, shocking. All right, so we have in this right. That white cabinet right there on the floor in front of last name table, first name Clark. It's been sitting here for a couple of days. I've got to, we got to go take a look at it. I don't even have this camera set up yet. So, I don't even have that one up because I'm out of cords. I don't have a real great way to do that. But let's talk about the title of the heading. So today I would like to point out, thank you, Jay, for the super chat. I appreciate that, even though you only do that to make a point. We've missed you, Jay. We've missed you terribly. Terribly. You know, must take a sip of coffee if you're going to talk about it. Y'all still talking about food over there, damn it. Really, it just boils down to the title of today's stream is really, I really want to pass along a very important safety tip. Watch what the fuck you're doing on a ladder, okay? That's it. That's it. Just, I think I got to make a motorcycle key here, so. Hello.
Hey, good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good.
I called earlier about getting this key made for a motorcycle.
Okay.
Is that a Hayabusa? Yeah, a Hayabusa 2002. And I'm going to get 2 of them made.
house keys or anything right here?
I forgot my key to my safe. Do you make the safe keys too?
Well, it depends on what kind it is.
I think it's a little small little key. I know it might be hard for you to make it because it's not.
Yeah. Some of them we have blanks for.
Okay.
I just have to print.
See it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I just bring it back. I forgot to bring it. Appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. $17.28 is going to be your total there.
If it gives me any trouble, just bring it back and okay.
Should be good though.
Okay.
Motorcycles are a little tricky, but
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's an older bike. It's a 2002, so it shouldn't. It's not a new one, so it shouldn't be.
yeah, well, yeah, they're all kind of the same. They're still making them the same way from 30 years ago.
Okay.
So, but
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
shouldn't be a problem.
Okay. Well, I appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. Have a good one.
You too.
All right.
Dramatic reenactment. Okay, so Monday, it's like right about 5 o'clock. I hadn't pulled the footage. I don't even know if any of my cameras would have caught it back here because it happened back here, and I don't have any really cameras facing back here, but yeah, actually I do. I'm not going to go back to see how stupid I was here. Anyway, long story short, don't be careful what you're doing. So I had my ladder, right? The orange one in the thumbnail, and it was set up right here, right? And I was messing around with my router trying to hook up my extender so that I could hook up the new camera I got, which is still sitting here, because I'm having a little bit of issue with connectivity, and long story short, I was trying to get the extender working. So I'm on my ladder, right? And it's a 6-foot orange ladder right there. And I'm like right here. Yeah, on the ladder, right? And I came down off of it, okay? Just like I do all the time. Except I forgot that I was on my 6-foot. I thought I was on my 4-foot. Probably can't see it way over there, but there's this sharp ass point of this counter that every so often we walk by and get, all right? Well, you know what? I came down off the ladder and fell right there. That even hurt a little bit. Jammed it right in my back, went up my arm, laid me out. It was a effing peppercini Coke issue for me. Luckily, I got lucky as hell because it hit here, which is this far from hitting right in the middle of my back. If I would have hit right in the middle of my back, I probably would still be in the hospital right now. As is, I wasn't able to really move very well for like 2 or 3 days, and now it's sore as shit. Yeah, Wes, you got that. Right there. Bam! Right into my back. Full coming off the ladder. Like I missed. I didn't take the last 2 steps because I thought I was 4 foot up, and I thought I was coming down. I knew I was skipping a step, but I didn't know I was skipping 2 steps. Oh, that's what happens when old guys get on. Shut up, Jay. Uh, yeah, I've been in. I'm still in pain. It's still hard. Like when I pretended back there and I like touched my. If I touch my back right there, it's really sore. I unbelievably, I thought I was bleeding on my back, and I had to go because we had our rep, our distributor rep was taking us out to dinner at 6:30 or 7, and this was at like 5 o'clock. So literally, I went to dinner and I was just like, just like I couldn't even move. I was just like, I didn't want to pass up a free dinner or like miss out on the chance to do that, but so close. And I didn't realize how lucky I was until I really thought about it, because if I would have hit it in the middle of my back where I have broken my back before, yeah, that would have been bad. So, moral of the story. Watch what the fuck you're doing when you're on a ladder. Yeah, a foam padding. I'm thinking about wrapping it with but it's just going to stick out too far. It's going to get ripped off. Something needs to happen there, I guess. Round off the corner. It's metal clad. Metal clad. Done that because you've done it. I think anybody who spends a lot of time on ladders has done that. I've done it a couple of times. Anyway, it's still sore. Still hurts like hell if I touch it. Like if I bump into something, it'd probably lay me out again. Just like if I accidentally kind of hit that same area in my back, don't be adjacent. Good point. Yeah, watch what you're doing. Watch what you're doing. That's all I gotta say. Count the steps in your head. Don't leave tools on ladders. Yes, you can learn that the hard way. Drop it if your drill comes off of a ladder and hits the ground and it's, tile or something, you fucked there too. Not in pain, but your wallet will be in pain. I didn't jump, I just came down. Now my back's hurting. It's like my back's just reminding me about it. The ladder scary used to climb trees and ropes. I have a do not be stupid sticker on my ladder right there. Do not dumb. This is a no dumb area. Do not dumb here. Cover the corner with an old tennis ball. You had 5 stars. Oh, the tool hit you in the head. That was a good one. What hit you? A drill? I don't remember that one, but obviously James does. That reminds me of the time when I was having to take glass out of a door. What the fuck those doors? You got to take glass out of a door, pop the weather stripping out, and take the glass out to access the cylinder. And it came out, and I was like right there. And luckily my forehead cut it. Y'all probably remember for a while there on, was it before lives? It was during videos. It may have been when we were still live, doing early on. But yeah, I had a glass impression right here where my forehead caught it. And I was like, that could have really seriously been bad if it would have like hit me harder or whatever. But thank God the glass didn't break. I'm glad my forehead caught it. Hammer from 12 foot up. Well, now, yeah, 12-foot ladders are scary anyway. The Locksmith ladder video. We've only done it during lives. We've only talked about it during lives. Ladder safety. I think this will be the 3rd time I've done a ladder safety video. Let me go up front here. Let's go ahead and split off into this screen. Let me go move some stuff real quick. Oh, that thing's heavier than I thought it was. Jesus. Oh, Jesus has nothing to do with this, though. Ugh. We are going to pull down probably, because I don't have another pluggy anything. Offline. All right, y'all. Did we take down a few cameras? Shit. That one's good. That one's good. No, we didn't take down many. We just took down the Bajizzy camera. The other Bajizzy camera. For a free spinal adjustment. Yeah, not the right way, though. All right, y'all, we've got a medical narcotics cabinet. Damn right, Dave. That came from any other vehicles. Not mine. Mine actually doesn't leak. Mine actually doesn't leak very much anymore. Knock on wood. That's all old stuff. And we also have 1,000 cars out here a day. It could be anybody. That is a Medico. Medico. I did not have to open it. Thank goodness they were. You know what? And I don't know how this thing works. Let's go up here and look. Let's. Hey. Hey. Does the shop south? That is not working, is it? Oh, you know what? We're gonna have to fire up the old. We're gonna have to fire up the old mobile mic. That is a Medico. Damn. Well, you know what? We could do. No. Yeah, no. Yeah, let's just fire up the mobile mic. It's been a while, right? I don't remember how to do it. Yep. Come on now. Get in the hole. Thank you. Yeah, you too. Urgh. Urgh. Okay, okay. Hadn't used it in forever, so might as well see how it does, right? So it's still good. The batteries may be low, but we'll assume it's not. I will take the mobile comments with me just to verify. Hello. How are you doing today? I hope everybody's doing well. Let's go look at this. I was talking in a very low voice, so I'm going to kind of raise my voice back up to normal level. I'm not actually going to... I guess I can hook it up. Might as well go all the way. Hold on. Let me mute it for a second. Alright, y'all, let's go ahead and get a volume check. I'm going to pull up the mobile comments section so that I can watch these replies, but we should be good. Everything's looking good to me. It says it's working there, so let's go ahead and remove El Gato. And we will move up front to see about this guy. Oh, almost pulled the camera down. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Oh, almost pulled the camera down. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Thank you for the heads up on the volume. Only in the left speaker. You've been gone for 45 minutes? What the heck's wrong with you, Pete? What's wrong with your computer? I think that left speaker thing may be a you thing. But if anybody wants to confirm that, it may be a channel, maybe a channel thing. All right, here's the problem. Anybody ever seen one of these? So, one would assume that if you slam this shut, it would automatically lock every time, right? But which is why I have this in here, just in case. But, oh yeah, it does catch a little bit. Ooh, okay, let's put that back. Danger, danger! And we got to get this lock out. So the lock is a cam lock. And I initially thought that it would, that it was latching behind that. But now that I see it does indeed catch, not very much, but the other thing the cam lock could do is when you turn it, it could physically push that back. So long story short is we got to get that lock out to replace it with something else. And I have not even looked at this guy yet about this, but let's do that now. I got a whole lot of room to work, don't I? Yeah, I do. Let's see if we can get a better view or a better camera set here. It's gonna be a pain in the ass getting that out, isn't it? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Where'd the tripod go that I had? Okay, here it is. Tripod, screwy thing. Yeah, okay, screwy thing. Don't disconnect. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. It disconnected. Yeah, I know. No camera. All right, I'm working on it. Bear with me. Still working on it. Now I'm eyeballing this guy sitting outside. So I may have to do a Frank thing. What the heck's going on here? Oh, he's getting close. Okay, we should have a camera back. I'm not sure. How does this come out? How does this come out? Come on. How do you come out? Do you come out? I don't know if you come out or not. Alright, let's peek in here. Yeah, it looks like the camera's back on, so let's get a little peek in here real quick. So basically that cam would turn down. And press the latch back. All right, so I got to get that nut off, and then the nut that holds the lock on off as well. So we're going to try that. We're going to give it a good old go. Not a whole lot of room to work in at all. That's just a pain in the ass. Danger. Danger, Will Robinson. We need a magnet. Got to get a magnet for that little task. Don't want to be fishing no damn nut out of the hole. Hey, whoa, shit. Maybe not that strong of a magnet. Oh, that's not a great magnet. Hold on. Okay, let's try this again. Thank you, Gumby, for the super chat. I appreciate that. I don't know why J-Bot did not fire off. J-Bot, are you awake? It didn't look like the cam could even turn out of it. Yeah, no. Oh, Wes, you missed the whole me trying to get your quotes into the automated file. That was a hilariously fail. I don't know if you saw it later or not, but okay, watch me do this now, y'all, because you have such a good view of me doing this, right? It's a good thing I put the camera right here so that you could actually see what I was doing. But I'm fingering my nut right now, in case you're wondering. Just have to do it very carefully. So that you don't drop your nut. And if you do drop your nut, then, you know, probably be best to just not worry about it and move on your life. Move on with your life with another nut. You coming off or not? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's so gross. There was tape on here and it's all sticky. And we gotta watch out for an extra cam too. Or extra cam disc, I guess you could call it that. Cam spacer. Okay, let's use this to get this off. Okay. Yeah, this may have been put on incorrectly. I don't know how the former clinic or whatever you just like playing with the operation game. All right, we do have one more. The cam rotator disc doodad. There's usually one of those in there, and let me see if I can. Okay, we're just gonna try to get it off the rest of the way now. All right. Oh Lord, this one's gonna be the hard one, y'all. Oh shit. Saved by the phone. S8E lock and key. Hey. Hold on. S8E lock and key. No, ma'am, we're only open in store today. We don't come out on Saturdays. Monday through Friday, yes, ma'am, we can. Thank you. Okay, sorry. Okay. You can, yeah, there's There's some chains you can get. Master makes them. Yeah. I think I got a few of them. Yeah, how many do you need? No, these are just chains with a little ring that goes around the shackle for your existing. That's probably what you saw. I don't know of a and it was an American brand padlock, and it had a built-in ring chain. But literally part of the body, or something like a cover over it. You said you got a picture? Email it to me. Never seen one. The SE lock and key, you know? Yeah, but. Anybody else ever seen an American padlock body with a retention hook on it? I ain't never seen one. Alright, I'm gonna come in here and finger my hole now, y'all. Okay. Man, that nut's gonna be hard as son of a... I don't think this is gonna do it. We're gonna have to go find a wrench. We need a wrench. I don't think this is gonna do it either. Let me go find a nut. I need a nut and a wrench. Nut. Whoever's just listening to this broadcast and not knowing what the heck I'm doing, then you'll be okay. Everything will be fine. Nope, these wrenches are not big enough for that nut. Usually what I use is a deep socket to get these. But what we're probably going to have to do is use a screwdriver and whack the screwdriver to loosen it, unfortunately. So let me get that stuff ready to do. I need a hammer. Okay, here we go. Perfect. The shelf's in the way. Shit. Yep. As you go, maybe right there. No. God, I gotta come in from the very back like this. This sucks. You know, I hate cabinet makers that do this kind of shit. Nope, I gotta bite on something there. Tape. Did it. Ooh, hello. I guess that's one. forgot about that thing. Look at that guy. Probably could have picked it if I had to. What was that 3? That's so cute. And yeah, we lost the thing there, so it is what it is. Getting in the way now. I may have to go with the wider tip screwdriver. I don't think that does not feel like it's hitting it. Okay, there we go. Is that tightening it or loosening it? I think that's tightening it. I need to go the other way, don't I? I do need to go the other way. I've just been making it harder for myself. How come y'all didn't tell me? Damn it. Like Jason, you gotta go the other way to loosen it. Righty tighty, lefty loosey, except when you're backwards. Am I getting anywhere? No, that's tightening it. Hold on. That would be tightening it. Yeah, I'm going the right way now. Don't make me second guess myself. No, I'm sorry. Okay, let me think about that for a minute. Yeah, I'm gonna go tubular. It's not human meds. It's still meds, but I don't think they're gonna be using it for super restricted stuff. It's gonna be for a veterinary clinic. They just want to be able to use it to keep the help from getting in there, taking stuff out. Alright, let's see, where's that angle right there? Gosh. This shelf is really starting to piss me off now. If it wasn't in the way, this would be much easier. Let me go get a wider, yeah, I guess we're going to have to go with a wider tip. Wider tip, flathead, Where are you? And maybe a shorter one too. Okay, let's try this. Nope, nope, nope. What can we use? Jason, think. What can I use to get a punch, maybe? That's an idea. That's a good idea, Jason. Try that. I got some short punches there. Okay, that's one. Okay, let's try this little screwdriver. That's two. That's definitely not going to fit. Face cap pliers. Maybe it'll get in there. We'll try the face cap pliers. I don't think it's going to reach. Nice. Wait, we got something here. It's slippy. No, if I do that, I'm gonna forget it. Alright, so. I think it moved a little bit, y'all. We're getting somewhere. Oh, it's super tight though. Hey. Is that actually moving or? No, I don't know if that's moving or not. I guess I could always Sharpie one side of it to see if it's actually turning. Nope. Oh, it's right there on it. That's not a very good hammer. Okay, there we go. Okay, hold please. Let's go with maybe this, since it's so small. Yeah, I don't think that's going to do either. I think our best chance still lies with the face cap pliers, but I'm going to look at the comments real quick because I've not been paying attention to the comments. See if anybody has any brilliant ideas. Anybody got any brilliant ideas? Talk to me. Or tell me to go back and read the comments. Yeah, the shelf's really going to have to come out. I don't know why it doesn't come out, though. It should be because it moves, but... Those $92 pliers almost work. Yeah. Oh, wait, did I leave this camera up? I didn't mean to. Okay, hold on. Let's go tackle this real quick. See if we can't knock it out. I'm over here trying to ponder any other any other possibilities, and I have not come up with much of anything. Nope, I knew that wasn't gonna work. All right, let's go back. The face cap pliers. We're trying to let's look at this thing. How does this even work? I see no way to do this, y'all. Yeah, you're supposed to be able to. So let's go. Okay, that helps for a little bit. No. Okay, how can I get to this part of it? Oh, okay. Oh, shit. Hey. 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 Okay, get out the other side, damn it. Thank you. Jesus. You're a pain in the ass. Okay. Probably should have worked on that to begin with. Look at you, you little bitch. That makes it significantly easier. I'll never get that shelf back in right, but well, it's not my problem. Let's see if we can put this down here. Yeah, perfect. Okay, and with a magnet. That definitely moved. Yup. Just gotta loosen up a little bit for me to finger it the rest of the way. Out, unscrew it with my fingertips. Nope. Okay, hold on. Let's do it one more time. Let's start right here. Okay. Did that just move easily? Oh, Lord. Talk about a pain in the ass. Move the shelf and it'll make it easier, Jason. I had to work on a vertical filing cabinet was it last week or the week before? Totally full of files. And I had to help them empty one of the drawers. The problem with it wasn't the lock or anything, it was the the slides, in the back of the drawer slides, there was a interlock mechanism designed to keep you from opening more than one or two drawers. So when you closed one drawer, the little toggle for the vertical rods that were in the back of the slides would toggle independently so that you couldn't, so that when you open one drawer, basically you wouldn't, the cabinet wouldn't fall over on you or whatever. Should I get the phone or should I finish the nut? I'm gonna get the phone. Shit. Camera freeze? Yeah, see, lock and key. Yeah, I see. All right, bye. Let's make sure it comes back. Wake up, camera. Wake up. I don't know. I'm looking at the mobile. Okay, we are back. I don't know what the heck happened there. Despite the attempts to pay off the Apple overlords, Apple's still going to do what Apple does, right? Hey! And that little sucker. All right, so now we're going to do a, what are we going to do? We're going to do a tubular. Think that'll work? That's pretty dang close. It's a little bit bigger. The next size up is way too long. So we're just gonna use a I mean, this is pretty dang close, but it was also pretty dang close to this. So unless this will actually fit there. But I won't be able to switch this around. I wonder if this cam will work instead? I don't know, y'all. It was already so close to coming out this way. Like, how did that even come out, y'all? Let's go with this one. We're gonna try it. Try it without the nut, though. A very good idea. A very fantastic idea. We don't want to. It's kind of hard. Going to be kind of hard to do without the nut, but yeah, we can maybe see. All right. So with these guys, you have like this key retaining and non-key retaining. So we were going to do this so that you wouldn't be able to leave it unlocked. We would want it this way. Nope. We would want it which way? If we do this, we're able to take the key out and leave it in the unlocked position, which is what we don't want. Unless we can make the cam come out the bottom. Where'd my flashlight go? Yeah, maybe. Get out. Get out. Okay, hold up. Hold up. Let me examine the cams over here. So if we put this guy... Come on, come with me. All right. That does not look right, does it? Why does that look like that? All right, so okay. It's got to be this way. Or we could turn it all the way around there. Yeah. And we turn the key. Uh-oh, we got a frozen cam. I see it. Frozen cam. Why do you keep freezing? I don't know why this camera keeps freezing. Yeah, I got it. It'll be back. It'll be back. I don't know why that one keeps freezing. All right, so I got it rotated. So basically, when it's in this direction, when you turn it to the right, it would turn the cam out and trigger that latch, and you wouldn't be able to remove the key. And then you turn this back, and then you slam it shut, and then you doop. So that's the way we want it. We don't want it to be able to pull the key out without it. So we're going to start that way. We want a 90-degree turn, which would be this guy. And we want it to be this way or the other way. Yep, that way. Boop. So now, I got to figure out, where's that other cam that came off of this? Is this one even gonna work is the question. Same setup. There's, in theory, no reason why it wouldn't work, right? Except it went this way. Still no reason why it wouldn't work. I don't like that separation between the two. What's up with that? I think it's supposed to lay that way instead. Whoops, come back. It's the only way it could go, but why is it not? Am I missing a washer? That does not usually go there. That goes behind that. Why is there that little lip right there is what I'm wondering. Like, what? Is this a manufacturing defect? Let me look at another one without opening it. No, it's got that ring there too. That's super weird why that wouldn't let you drop this flush down on top of that. Let me a screwdriver. All I have out here is flathead screwdrivers. Oh, you know what though, guys? We're gonna have an issue. I'm gonna have to go get a right angle. I'm gonna have to get a right angle screwdriver to put this cam on. Shoot. Look at that separation. It needs a washer of some kind. I mean, it's not supposed to. This is for these to go in there, in case you're wondering, to make it fit that square. It's super weird that it has that extra ring there. Boop. Like, I don't like that space at all. Do y'all? I don't either. Why is it there? Why? Why would y'all do that? That just don't make no damn sense, does it? What you talking about? Oh shit, it's 1 o'clock? Drill a 3/16 in a line in the back and then use a extra long screwdriver. It does look like a fail point. It looks like it's going to be slippy with that gap, which basically will make the that ride which will cause a failure point right here because it's not fully attached. And now this little square washer is make these cams fit over that. But what we can try is we're gonna have to go. It looks like we're not gonna get done. All we did was I know that's very anticlimactic for it. Nope, it didn't go that way. It goes this way. I know it's very anticlimactic for y'all. Does it go this way better? No, same amount, even worse actually. So if we do this, and then squeeze this guy down in there. Hold on, I need a hammer. Shut up. Ah, it froze. Damn it. We are not having good luck with the work camera for this one. Gotta remember that, Jason. This does not make a good work camera. Come back to life. You're not coming back to life. Shut up. Trying to film here, damn it. Come back to life. Wake up. Okay. You're not gonna do shit, huh? Why not? I guess it's telling me that it's tired of being here. Oh, there it goes. All right, we're just gonna check this just to see, since I'm back for a moment, if it'll tighten down. So in this case, we would have the cam up, and that's not gonna work. I poked it in wrong. I need to poke it in the other way. Get out of there. Hold on, I need a hammer. so this way needs to be this way, right? And then this way, right? Yep. And then, I don't know what they... I guess that big washer is for that thing. That's the stupidest... Like, what idiot came up with that? Obviously, the idiot at the Taiwan factory. Why are you sending a star washer for that use? Like, that's just stupidity. I've always thought that, and I never use that star washer. But we're just checking something here. We're going to see if this will tighten down. No, it's not tightening down. I don't like that at all. Because, yeah, it's going to be slippy. I'm going to have to go through my... I'm not going to... Ooh, I just fucked up that washer, too. See? See? LSDA. I'm going to have to go through my short locks and maybe find just a CompX version of this or even a Fort version. I know I've got some. Like that is 100% not for that. I've had these forever, but I might give these back to my sales rep and be like, hey, I just discovered these. Even though I bought these 2 years ago, I just discovered that this ring here is either a machining mistake or... Because I did buy these at the same time. Well, at least we know that I got it out and we can... You know, one thing I want to look at though, real quick. I know we got to go because it's, you know, past time. But like, how does the electronic code part of this work? That's what I want to know. Anybody know about this? Okay, it's not good for that. Ooh, he almost bit it. He almost tripped. I saw that, bro. We've all been there. Is there batteries behind this cover is what I want to know. How does the electronic part of this work? It's obviously a push button, right? But what I want to know is it got an electric motor retractor? How does it retract? There's a handle, but there ain't no, you know, retracting thing to make it. Yep, I gotta take it all off. Okay, fine. Screw you too. I'm just curious how this part works. Because obviously with the code, there's got to be batteries. Got to be, well, some kind of way to reset the code, I would think. Get up. Ooh, hello. It does have a little solenoid. A little solenoid. Look at that cute little solenoid. Look at that cute little corroded battery right there. Alright, let's see what we got here, y'all. How to reset. Oh shit, there's two more over here. How to reset. I would definitely never... Got some corrosion going on there. Does this unplug? Looks like a little connector in there. I would never rely on it fully without having the key back up. SE lock and key.
Hey, it's Phil from East.
Hey.
Thank you for putting that lock back on. Let me know what I owe you for doing that, and then what do we need to do?
Yeah, I've got two of them. I've been waiting to catch you, but I've got two different versions that we could put on there. The problem with putting what you have on there is you're not going to have any security. Somebody could just use a screwdriver and pop the door open compared to what you have now.
Okay.
So using that lever that you have and trying to convert it and all that is just going to be super weak security, and with that door being right there, you don't want that, especially with it swinging out.
Yeah, no.
So
All that I care about is a schoolhouse function, and I don't think that we can alter what I have now to do that. I think when people pull the lever on the inside and leave, it unlocks the deadbolt and then it stays unlocked.
right, and I've got two versions. I've got one that is a refurbished that is from somewhere else, and then I've got a new version. One of them's like 250, the other one's more like 400. So I was just gonna catch you on that. And the one that does, I kind of got to show you the difference between the two. The one has a deadbolt just like yours, but it has the ability to be changed to a storeroom function like you need.
Okay, so people can always leave. It'll always be unlocked for people to leave, but
Yep.
then when it closes, it'll lock back from the outside.
Yep, and then at night before you leave, if you buy the brand new version, then you could deadbolt it as well, which would be the best security.
Okay.
The cheaper one, the one that has been refurbished, it should work for that door, only has the latch part, which is still significantly bigger than the latch on the lever handle that you bought.
Got it.
But it fits into the cutout of that door. So yeah, I've been trying to catch you. I've just been tied up for the past week or so and injured.
Well, the price difference in 250 and what'd you say, 400 for the new one?
It'd be about 400, yeah.
Okay.
Which will give you this. It would be exactly the same as what you have now with the deadbolt, so that you could deadbolt it at night and in the morning. But during the daytime, you could leave the deadbolt undone, and if somebody walked out the door, the lever, you would have to use a key to get back in.
Okay, got it. And then, if it's deadbolted from the inside, does somebody have to undeadbolt it to get out, or does it undo the deadbolt if you do the lever from the inside?
It should undo the deadbolt at the same time.
Okay, so then we wouldn't have a fire safety issue.
Right, no.
Okay, and then can you on the new one with the key function, like let's just say somebody rented that for a rehearsal dinner and they want their guests to be able to go in and out of that front door while they're monitoring it. Is there a way to, with the key, set it for to where it could not lock behind them for a period of time if we wanted it to? That's not a requirement. I'm just asking if it does that.
No,
Okay.
I don't think so.
Let's do the one with the deadbolt. Let's do the $400 one. As long as the deadbolt doesn't have to be manually undone to get out,
Right.
then I think that would be great, and we'd have extra.
Okay.
And then that way, because my staff, even last night, we had to come back at midnight because somebody got home like, oh, I forgot to check the front door, and so somebody left it, and it was just unlocked for an hour with nobody here.
Well, they didn't even unlock. They didn't lock the deadbolt behind them. I mean, so yeah, I guess.
Well, that's part of the closing duty is you're supposed to double check that, and it's just people forget sometimes. So that's why. Okay, so then I'm happy.
Going with the
one that
deadbolt.
and then I don't need this big plate on it. It just fits in the hole that's there.
No, you don't need that cover plate.
Okay. All right. Well, let's do that, and then what would the total cost with installation and everything be?
Well, after your tax and everything, it wouldn't be more than like 500.
Okay.
I was gonna do it cheaper for you.
Hey, look, thank you. I would love to do that. And,
Okay. We'll shoot for like Tuesday or Wednesday whenever I see you over there or whatever. I'll get it scheduled.
Let's schedule it so that I'll come for that and make sure.
Okay. I'll call you Monday when I find out when I can, and we'll go from there.
Okay, great.
Yep. I've had them sitting out on my table for the last week. I've been like, I got to get a hold of Tom, but.
No, that's great. I appreciate it. And I haven't heard from the officer that took my window report.
Mm-hmm.
But I have heard through the grapevine that they made a ton of arrests over there.
Yeah. Yeah, they've been.
This week, but then they're all back out. But at least maybe that scared them a little.
Yeah, the judge came by and talked to me about it, and he's been working with me on it pretty closely. So.
Oh, good. So what did he say?
The one guy we've been having problems with has been banned for a year, not 6 months. He thought it was 6 months initially, but it's a year. So, yeah, they're actively working on issues in the area, and I'm supposed to have a meeting with the commander of Capitol and the judge and a couple other people, but I hadn't heard anything back. But yeah, they're getting back on top of it. And the Senate right now has actually got a law that he's hoping will get passed where there's basically a stacking misdemeanor. If you keep getting misdemeanor after misdemeanor, it'll stack up to a felony. But that's on the lawmakers, and then it still has to be passed into law, and so that may be a while. But anyway, I'll get you set up for probably maybe like Tuesday or something, but I'll call you Monday and let you know.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thanks, bye.
Okay, bye.
Long-winded story. Yeah, I want to see what it does real quick. Did you all want to see what this does when I plug in some batteries? It definitely needs cleaning. Yoink! Yoink! I yoinked it. What you talking about? Mild acid and whatever the hell you were talking about. Clean it with baking soda and stuff. No, not gonna do it. It's fine. Perfectly fine. Let's throw some batteries in it real quick, plug it in, see what happens. What do you think the code is? 1, 2, 3, 4? I don't see a reset button though. Do you? I didn't see no reset button. I ain't about to be no AA Power Boost Duracell. Good Lord, y'all. A video where I was talking about putting batteries in electronic locks. Some people just really get offended about certain brands of batteries. Oh my God, don't use Energizer. Oh my God, don't use Duracell. Oh my God, don't use this, don't use that. Get in the hole. All right, let's go back up here. Oh, can't forget the camera. Nope, that ain't it. There it is. What do y'all think's gonna happen? Is it gonna beep? You think it's gonna beep? Who thinks it's gonna beep? I think it's gonna beep. It may beep. All right, let's see. Where did you go? I don't see any reset buttons in this guy. What's this? What's that right there? Hold still. Hold still. Wow, hold on, listen. Oh, so listen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Well, that's the same as my luggage. This shit doesn't work at all. Yep. Hey. Yep. Yep. Nope. Oh, it's sticky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was hilarious. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 works, y'all. That's the same as my luggage. What happened, though? Let's see what happened. What do you think happened? Is the camera not frozen? Camera's not frozen. All right, ready? Wait. What's going on here? Clear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It didn't work that time. Clear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What the fuck just happened? What happened? Did y'all see it happen? Clear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did you see that? Did you see it? I saw that. What happened? What is it doing? It ain't. Oh! Spring! That was probably needed. What's happening? It's just clear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the gear is slipping. Is it trying to pull it back all the way? Or is it... There's a dead latch right there that doesn't work. Huh. Clear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Huh. I think the gears are stripped, y'all, in that little motor right there. In theory, okay. Where's the screwdriver? What's going on with that? Oh, look at this. What's going on here? So that goes up. I don't know. But unbelievably, it does work, sort of. I think the gears are stripped out. Well, it is what it is. Either way, I'll get this sorted out. Put a actual better lock in there than the LSDA one. Could be a wrong code gimmick just to make noise to make you think it's doing it. Try a different code. What code should I try? 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, it's been dead for a long time, at least a year. Try it with the rear cover on. Check G Keyman's comment. Hold the top skinny latch in while entering code. Good point. Good point. It may be a dead latch. Let me see if it lines up. Hold on. We'll bring the camera back over. Y'all are just keeping me here now. We got to go. Oh, the camera's still over there. We got to go, y'all. First off, let's move this real quick. Okay. This. All right. I want to see if the dead latch. I want to see if the dead latch is in line with the top of this. So let's just kind of go right here. So the top of the hole is right about there. Does the dead latch bypass the hole or not is the question. The dead latch is going to drop in the hole, y'all. It's dead center. The dead latch is not, but I mean, I'll try it. You know, because there's no latch, I think what happens... You know what we can do? We can finger it, y'all. Let's see. Y'all want to try? We can get in here. Okay, let's try it. Hold on. Huffy! Huffy, huffy! But we're still gonna figure out how to change the code, right? Anybody find any information on this? As far as because I don't see no reset button on here anywhere. All right, let's double check that we can finger it to get in, because should be able to, right? Just like reaching through here and boop. Yeah, let's go for it. Oh no! Oh no! I don't know. That's it though. For today, we are way over time. Probably be the longest one we're having this year, so let's jump back over here. We're going to go ahead and go to the disassemble screen. Oh, I forgot to put the chat. Where is the chat, Jason? It is gone. Let me switch mics back real quick before I go and yell in your ear. Chat 4. Nope, chat 4. I've had the heater running over here too. It's nice and toasty. Nice and toasty. All right, microphones to the desk microphone. Hey y'all. Yeah, I don't know. I'll go back over the comments. Code then key. Key is just the bypass, yeah. In case the batteries go dead. It flashed red. Well, I don't know what the code would be or how to set it. So I was Digilock. Yeah, I don't know. I'll scan back over the comments and do my own Google. We can finger it, yeah. Check Rune's comment. He's on to something. Let's see, Rune. It did flash red, right? I don't know. That may be just the bypass, kind of like when you... But see, most of the time when you type a code in an electronic lock, why would the wrong code actuate the gears? That doesn't make sense, because that's just draining the battery for no reason. You type in the wrong code, it could flash red. That's just a LED, no big deal. But if you type in the wrong code and the gears actuate, you're actively pulling juice from the batteries every time. So it did flash red, but that also doesn't make sense that it would activate the solenoid. So try 000. Okay, I'm gonna try this one. Not gonna switch camera though. No, hey, it didn't activate then. It flashed red. Haha. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the code, damn it. It didn't solenoid when I typed in 000. It simply went beep and the red flashed. I'm gonna try 00000. 00000. Yep. Busted that theory. Do I have to prove it? So, wrong code only gives you a beep and no 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gives you a I think the gears are stripped, man. I think they'd be stripping on the gears. The gears be stripped. They'd be stripped. Yeah, back cover's on, Ken. Yeah, the keys for when the batteries go down. There's a change code feature using the C key. Try another 5-digit code. Why would you be able to... No, it's activating it. No, stop it. It's activating the solenoid when I type in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means that's the code that it thinks, and it's not working. The solenoid's gears are stripped. End of story. It's getting a tubular lock. It also was taped up where the tubular lock was. I don't know why. Oh, I know why. It was taped up so that when they closed it, the latch didn't poke through. Unbelievably, it didn't break through the tape. So it is a digilock. Okay, well, I'll look it up, but I'm pretty sure it's dead. When I typed in 00, it just flashed red. It didn't do that. So proved that one wrong. It was a good idea, I gotta admit, but I didn't think that would be the case. Like literally, there's no reason for a keypad to activate the solenoid. Like say you got this is a whiteboard thing, right? You got a keypad over here, then you got the solenoid down here. Like right code, wrong code, nothing. So now we know. It's fucked up. Lock force, disassemble! Way over time. I actually have other things that I've got to do. But thanks for being here, y'all. Appreciate it. And thank you, Gumby and, Jay. For the super chats, I always appreciate super chats. Thank you very much. No, I'm not trying nothing else. It's fucked up, okay? That's it. Oh, end of story. It's getting that tubular key lock that hopefully is better than that one. I use brand new batteries. Just got them in. Stop coming up with the excuses. It's fucked up, right? That's it. That's it. End of story. It's dead. Gear strip. Batteries are brand new. Y'all have a great weekend, though. Appreciate y'all for being here. And let's go ahead and go to the end screen that I never have changed. Peace. You have that blue arrow scroll thing again? What blue arrow scroll thing? What blue arrow scroll thing? What the heck are you talking about? Yeah, it's definitely a Monday morning thing is getting that damn cam lock back together. That ain't something that's going to happen today because I'm 100% done with that thing for today. But yeah, we're 100% done today. Thanks for being here, y'all. We'll catch you in the next video. I get to go put a mortise lock in across the street. To start off with. The chat on the end screen. In the chat. Look on screen, chat. Look on screen. I did. I don't see no... Oh. Why is that there? That is the mask not being masking enough. And I can't currently remember how I... Y'all stop keeping me here.